Yo, what is going on, people? This is the Ninja Reviewer here, and welcome to, well, actually, no live reaction because, well, I'm waiting for like my actual the actual strike to expire, which should be less than like. Hold on, actually, I'm looking at that real quick. Speaking of which, I'm gonna look at that real quick. Mm, 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 mm. 34 more days. Okay. Okay, so I was close. So I was close. 34 more days. Wow, lads. We're in the home stretch, less than 34 more days. So I am going to work my way around and see what we're going to do for that. But anyways, yeah, so here is my first episode review of Guilty Gear Strive Dual Riders, yeah. Episode 1. And I gotta say, this was a pretty damn good way to start things off, man. This episode was pretty damn freaking good. First of all, I gotta say, some people were kind of like, now the animation, while it did look really, really nice for the most part, there were a little bit of times where it did look a little bit weird, a little bit jank at certain times, but not like terrible. But some of it was like really, really smooth. Some were really, really good. Like I like some really good like shots of like fights when it comes to like um um when it comes to like Kai um and when it comes to like Kai, and then like he's fighting against Yunaba, I think her name is, Yunaba. There's that Johnny too. Johnny gets some really cool kick ass action here as well. So we do. This is pretty much like the only kind of area where we do get pretty much like some really kick ass action because after all, Guilty Gear Strive is a fighting game, so you would expect fighting in this anime, right? So yeah, so pretty much, unfortunately, though, that is the only time where there is like a bunch of fighting, which looked really, really cool for the most part. I think that was like the best part of it. Though. Like the action looked really smooth. The action looked really, really awesome. And of course, there were some really, really nice, beautiful looking scenes. I mean, no doubt about that. But I will say though, a little bit of a slower beginning, like at first, because it's mainly like they do like do a little background on like on certain characters like Soul Bad Guy, what's his face, the blonde dude with the flag. Trying to remember his name. Not Kai, but shit, I forget his name already. Crap. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. So him, um, Jacko, Johnny, Dizzy. We got all that. And we got some like little snippets of like who might be coming up next because we have a little bit of episode one in this episode at least. We had Leo. Leo was there. I was like, oh cool. They actually got Leo there. Nice. Leo was there, which is actually pretty fucking cool. Yeah, so that was neat. So they got like Leo in there. So, anyways, yeah. So basically, we got an introduction about like how gears work. Gears are basically these types of powers that were discovered by like these scientists or whatever. So science replacing like magic and whatnot. And we get to learn that each of these abilities, however, not all humans are a big part of tr- uh, this evolution when it comes to gears, especially for someone who is um like um um like Caillou basically is like marrying Dizzy, basically. So it's just like yeah, and he's not really a big fan of that. Whoever that part, I forget his name. He's like fancy all like and pretty much introduction and whatnot. Johnny, Johnny. Oh, I already mentioned Johnny. All right. Anyways, um, yeah, so you got some of your favorite characters in here if you guys are fighting it. Now the lore is basically based off Strive, but so it's basically based off the Strive storyline. So if you're expecting like the old school Guilty Gear storyline, unfortunately you're not gonna get it here. Or the Orange is the Guilty Gear, unfortunately, not really when it comes to that. You're only getting like the main current game story like background, which is basically the Strive stuff. So yeah, prepare for that. Yes, including that specific change. I know many people are just like, what, why? But yeah. All right. So overall, when it comes to this episode, I think the animation for the most part looked really, really clean. It looked really, really good. There were some times though where it did look like it was kind of a little weird putting, especially when it comes to like, yeah, when it comes to certain facial expressions, especially like with Kai and all that, or especially like when they're like doing not just Kai, but like when they're doing like all their like battle cries or we're about to do their ultimate attacks. I like the shadings of it that looking around, but the facial expressions are a little like weirded off sometimes, or they kind of are. But like the impacts of the attacks are really fucking great. But like I said, a bit of a slower at the beginning because it's more like setting up for like what's to come. So then we have at the end, we have Soul Bad Guy and Guy. They're like on that motorcycle and they're about to find Udina, and they're basically gonna be like, okay, we're gonna find out like why she's doing this. She must have some kind of purpose and why she attacked pretty much like a big event and whatnot. So there's that. So I'm gonna give this one. I'm gonna give this one a 4 out of 5. This was a really damn good way, a really damn good episode to start things off, and I am looking forward to seeing what they're gonna do next. I'm not sure how many episodes Dual Riders is gonna have. I'm gonna have to go do my research on that. But hey, we're here for the long haul. We'll see what happens. Like I said, if I find that shit's gonna be like dull, it's not gonna be that good. Within like let's say episode like 3-ish, 4-ish maybe, then yeah, I'll be say, then I will just seriously drop it after that. If it's gonna continue the trend after like 3 or 4 3 more episodes where it's or two to three more episodes where the trend is just gonna you can tell it's gonna go downhill, then yeah, obviously it would suck and I would definitely not watch it. I would definitely drop it. But we'll see how it goes with episode 2. If it just continues on like this sort of kind of path, but like advances a way more, then I'll still be in for the ride. So, writers, my opinion. Anyway, that's basically it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below of this week's episode of Guilty Gear Strive Dual Riders. And I'll see you guys next time. Especially for those who are fans of the video game, Guilty Gear Strive. What do you think of this? Did you really enjoy this episode? Did you not really enjoy it? Were there some things that you really loved or hated about it? Let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, thanks, chat. And yeah, that's basically it. So please take care of yourselves, y'all. Stay safe and healthy these wild, crazy times. I do my wacky and crazy. Have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, you guys are at. Peace, fuck out. Peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky is the limit. And manga fans keep supporting is really what you watch. And um um oh yeah, mankind knew mankind knew that there was some kind of I forget the rest of it. Trying to get the phasing. Instead of blaming it upon themselves, they blamed the beast. Heaven or hell. Let's rock. Okay. Anyways, I was gonna say, all right, let's keep on rolling. Right. Speaking of, I might review that as well, but I gotta wait till I'm done with all the episodes. I haven't started that yet. I'll get to that. Don't worry. Chocolate starfish. Oh wait, I don't have the right editing for that, but yeah.